Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's talk about some of the stuff. So we had followed this very close throughout the Global Dokkan celebration. Proton and Rick have been on top of stuff and have been incredibly accurate. So this is after the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta EZA and LR Vegeta and Trunks EZA. We had this. So there was 3 things remaining. An LR EZA or 3 Super EZAs. Well, we already have Super EZA, Trunks, and Goten. So that means we're likely to see 2 more Super EZAs come up. And then a new TUR and a new LR. That's Spopovich. And then, of course, the LR, Gohan, Trunks, and Goten. So looking at this, I mean, we probably could see other EZAs. With the way this character is structured, we badly need Hybrid Saiyan and Youth characters. And as you guys can see, there is a lot of characters who could fit the bill right here. When I, kind of like was preparing to do this video here, here's the Dokkan event teaser. I was thinking like, oh, Majin Vegeta is looking better with Trunks's, but I mean, now is really not the time, I guess, to EZA this guy. But there's now a couple of Trunks characters who are ready to go, right? Like we have the LR Vegeta and Trunks EZA. Now this new LR Trunks. There could be a couple of other Trunkses coming. So now we're ready for this Majin Vegeta to EZA now. This guy could be good. So I mean, we're probably not going to see him EZA during the celebration. It does seem to vaguely be Buu saga themed, right? Remember, we have at the moment 3 characters, right? We have the Gohan, Trunks, and Goten, the Super EZA Trunks and Goten, and then we've also got Spopovich, right? These are the 3 characters that we've got at the moment. These are various points of Buu saga right here. So, I think we, it's not a 0% chance Majin Vegeta EZAs, but I think we probably won't see this guy EZA. This Gohan, to me, we could see EZA. This is the second oldest character at the moment, premium character. So like a new Dokkan Festival TUR or a Yellow Coin LR, Carnival LR. Although remember, this guy's 2 years before Carnival LRs were a thing. This Christmas Yellow Coin LR back in December of 2020. Came out on both versions at the same time. This guy could be pretty huge right now, right? This Gohan could be outstanding. Although, yeah, he does have this. I mean, that wouldn't be so good with the new team. So maybe I'd rather this guy not EZA either, honestly. Because, again, that ability, we would not be able to trigger that on the new Goku, or the new Gohan, Goten, and Trunks team, right? So maybe let's look more towards, regular EZAs and stuff. And by the way, just because, Proton's tweet is accurate, like, we know this stuff is coming, but there still could be more coming as well, right? At, 3 Super EZAs. So we've got 1, and we could look at what others could be. Okay, so then we get to this guy. Dude, yes, please. Oh my God. This guy, like, if they just lean into his defense and his support, oh my God, dude. If they just lean into his defense and support, I would assume this is going to be a damage reduction character, by the way. Because remember, his active, this used to be so crazy in like Battlefield and stuff, is a heal, he guards, and then gives all allies defense for 2 turns. This shit is so absurd. Imagine this guy EZAs and we're in the Goku Black and Zamasu fight, and then this guy shows up in turn 2. We heal, he's guarding. I assume they would give him massive damage reduction with his EZA, and then he'd have a god defensive turn with his active, where then he's, massive damage reduction plus guard. And gives all, oh my God, dude, this guy would win fights with that active skill, bro. So this guy would be perfect right now. This is my number 1 pick. I want this guy to EZA. Now, I guess he also does have something that's not going to synergize the greatest with this new team. That would be his unit super attack right here, which does allow him to, get some extra set. So he's still stacking defense the same. Great, is he gets damage, and then he gets a higher chance to stun on it. But yeah, this guy would be, dude, he would be exceptional. I would love it. Absolutely love it if this guy would EZA, man. That would be so good. He'd be a great option. We also have Gohan and Trunks. I don't think we'll see them EZA, but there's just another character. Remember, eventually this is going to get a tag character too. Maybe, and we could have like the scene where Trunks transforms into Super Saiyan. Oh baby, that shit could be so fire. I'm leaning towards this not happening. I don't think so, but I mean, this would be a nice hybrid Saiyan buff. But you know, I just pulled up a lot of the major characters we could see. We also have Tech Pan right here. She's in range, the EZA. Again, this is another character though. She's more well. GT Hero though. I mean, GT Hero. I would prefer GT Hero help. You know, yeah, maybe, dude. I don't know. Like her damage reduction. Maybe we could make this 90% before attacking. I don't know. That could help her out a little bit. And remember, there's a reason I call it the Tech Pan slot, right? That's because back then, when she came out in July of 2022, back then I would do those videos where I would no item the entire red zone with the team. And Pan got killed a million times. Because we'd go in slot 1, she wouldn't take damage, she'd do massive damage, and then she'd get slaughtered in what I now call the Tech Pan slot, right? But her EZA right now, she could buff this team, and she could also buff Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's team. 2 teams at the same time. I'm down for that. Gogeta's team does need help. People are going to talk about Omega Shenron. I mean, you know, loud and wrong Dokkan Twitter. They're always obsessed with villains and shit like that. These are the same kids who are yelling at me that Tao is the fucking hypest shit they could do. And then he killed the game. He was very good, and Tien was very good, but no one cared. The game was completely dead when they dropped them, right? So, like, guess what, though? Omega's team is good. He's okay. We can give some of these other teams help for a little bit. I would prefer they go back and give Omega more help, though. But we'll see what they do. Omega's team is really good, though. Like, Sin, the Legion of Shadow Dragon, and Super EZA, SR Omega, Free-to-Play Nova, all those characters together was just absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. All right, so we have that. Pan could EZA. Now we get into what I think could happen, and we're talking about Super EZAs. So, Trunks and Goten is one of 3 Super EZAs that we know is confirmed. This guy could be right up there. Remember, this character came out the month before. This is a mid-August release on JP Dokkan. It is, right? This is a mid-August release. Let me just quickly double check this. Let's go to the JP Wiki here. Let's just go Hybrid Saiyans, which is this one. Probably about 3 pages back. Looks like it's 4 pages back. He's right here, yeah. Yeah, August 17th. So the release order, when this Trunks, STR Ultimate Gohan was next, and then Trunks and Goten were the next release after. So they went Hybrid Saiyan, Hybrid Saiyan, Hybrid Saiyan. And all the while, you know, borderline, arguable best unit in the game in Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was the thing too. So the hybrid, that was like the strongest team, like one of the strongest teams in Dokkan history was that hybrid team. You know, in Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, physical Super Saiyan Trunks, the Trunks and Goten led by S-tier Ultimate Gohan. That team was, it was a joke how busted it was, right? So maybe we could see this guy EZA. Again, this would be another Trunks to set up LR Majin Vegeta or not LR, but the EZA Majin Vegeta who could come at any time. Remember, some of these Trunkses could work. They could synergize quite well with the Blue Vegeta and Blue Goku. Remember that Blue Vegeta who is really impressive. I mean, dude, he is a Festival Battles killer, right? Like, he could be very impressive there. All right, so we got all that. Extreme Class Enemy, Wicked Bloodline. Okay, we could see. I would be down for this guy to Super EZA right now, though, for sure. Then we have this guy. I think this is another possibility. This one would be huge because, I mean, they could just make his guard guaranteed, whatever. He entrusted will support, super class allies support. This is the type of character I'm looking to see that could really help this unit, right? So I'm really, I'd love this guy to get a Super EZA for sure. So like this would be my preferred Super EZA pick. We're probably getting 2, but that's my preferred one. There's also this guy. I mean, we could have multiple good Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, multiple good Super Saiyan 2 Gohans or something like that. I would probably, like, Carnival Gotenks will still be very good in a bunch of these fights. So, I mean, if I was to pick, I'd rather like these 2. But, I mean, Gotenks certainly should work very well with the Trunks, Goten, and them. And remember, Gotenks, to be fair, Gotenks' youth And these two are not. And remember, it's not Gohan, but the Trunks and Goten. Here, let's get rid of this. The Trunks and Goten, I mean, they're looking specifically for youth category allies, right? And they could be very busted. They give the youth category allies the dodge chance. I was a little confused by this, actually, because if we look at the relevant youth characters right now, most of them actually are not dodge characters. Pan is, you are not, you are not. Whoops, I didn't mean to click them. Chi-Chi does, so Chi-Chi is one, sure. Kid Goku, yes and no. He activates dodge sometimes after attacking, but like, when he activates his dodge, it's 100%. So, like, this guy doesn't really count so much. This guy can have dodge. I mean, dodge would certainly help this guy. This guy doesn't have dodge, but dodge will help him as well. So, I mean, we'll see. There is also this guy, too, who maybe could be a nice little option, right? Because he'll be able to get a lot of dodge, and he does have a target mechanic as well, after he dodges 5 times or more. So he's gonna have to do this before we would probably swap into Trunks and Goten, though. That's the only thing. But we could probably make it to where he would damn near have 100% dodge when he pops this, maybe. We'll see. Alright, so there's that. Oh, here, let's get rid of him. Yeah, this guy could Super EZA. We could see this character Super EZA, but this is yet again another character who has conditions that wouldn't be able to be fulfilled on this Goku, or not Goku, but Gohan, Trunks, and Goten team. Although maybe they could just turn this into like a Goku family ally and a Vegeta family ally or something like that. Oh, actually, wait, they're not on Vegeta family, are they? They would only be on Goku family, huh? Categories. They're probably only on Goku family. Yeah, they're only on Goku's family. Oh, yeah, because it's Gohan, so he's there. But then the other card is Trunks and Goten. So they wouldn't be on Goku family or Vegeta family. Yeah, so the card only ends up being on Goku family. Okay. Huh. All right. I mean, it makes sense, right? But, damn. All right, so there's that. That maybe we could see. And again, we got a really, I think, couple of quite good free-to-play characters during the Global Dokkan celebration. So talking about a potential free-to-play Super EZA to me does not feel like a waste of time, right? Because we saw some of these characters good during the GDC. Now, you want to, dude, they're revamping her event. This would be huge because yet again, this is a buff not only to the new LR, but this would also buff Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. B-Pan she's got a nice toolkit, dude. This is huge, just turn 3. She heals, she has damage reduction. They could make B-Pan nasty. This could be a crazy defense utility support character. Oh my god. Huge buff to 2 LRs and 2 teams that need help. This, honestly, of all the characters at all, we've talked about in the video at all, this might be like my #1 pick because of how much she would do for 2 major teams that need the help right now. Yeah, B-Pan, man. Need that bad. And she's got the event renewal as well. So, like, I don't think it's like just like a pipe dream considering, you know, like her event is getting updated. So maybe we could see B-Pan Super EZA. That would be goddamn good. B-Pan would be a beast on some of these teams. And then finally, we probably wouldn't see these guys EZA, but here's some of the sub-EZA options we could potentially see. If I would say which one is actually likely, it's probably this guy right here would be the likely one, if any. But, I mean, if they are going to Super EZA, it probably would be a batch of characters at the same time. But, I mean, this guy could be interesting. Remember, this is the banner unit for the INT Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So this is a December of 2019 character. Super Saiyan Great Saiyan Man. All right. This Gohan is, you know, 2017 character, 2016 character. 27, yeah, I think it's like March or February 2017 for JP. So that guy, you know, could very old. This guy could be crazy. He would probably get the battle motion too. So like that, you know, him easying and having the battle motion would be good. Although he's a movie hero support. This character's not movie hero. No. So that's definitely not him. This Trunks from the Broly movie, he's a hybrid Saiyan support, so that could be good. Youth Gohan, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, Super Saiyan 2 Gohans right now that could be good. So, okay, there's that. And then these two, you know, could be good hybrid Saiyan characters, but then they also could be fairly effective GT Hero characters too, right? So, like, I wouldn't be opposed to these guys getting EZAs. So, let me know what you guys think. Now, we know that there's 2 Super EZAs coming. So, Ultimate Gohan, Physical Trunks, Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, or one of these probably LRs. So, within this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters right there, 2 of these 5 are likely to Super EZA, right? So, we'll see which ones we'll get. So, let me know what you guys think about the Gohan, Trunks, and Goten LR coming up. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.